What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about DEADSIDE and this enormous update that we're going to receive. Now, if you guys have stuck around with this game so far, we are in for a very special treat and I am very excited to finally talk about all these things that are coming. Now, today is the 1-year anniversary since the game officially launched on early access. And guys, I'm telling you, this is going to be the change that DEADSIDE needed all along. So I'm gonna cover all of these things very briefly, and then I'm gonna follow up with videos with more in-depth information about each portion of this update. Now, if you guys want to keep up with this, make sure to subscribe and like this video for more. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first off, this update is going to be part of 0.1.2 and it's going to include several different complex systems, some of which a lot of you have always asked for since the beginning. So this includes a skin system for your weapons, a Steam terminal to be able to trade items between servers, as well as the base rating that everybody has been asking for, and much more. So let's talk about each section. I'm going to briefly touch on it and then we will follow up with the videos I told you guys about. Alright, so let's start off with the biggest parts of this update first, because I'm sure that's what you guys are here for. So the very first one I'm going to talk about is base rating. Guys, base rating is finally coming to the game, and this is not going to be your normal base rating system. So instead of you being able to raid bases while players are offline, you're only going to be able to raid them when a player or a clan member from that base is actually online. Now, when it comes to controlling who has access to your base, you will have access to a registration system as the base owner. Now, the key here is that if you give someone access to your base, they automatically have a dog tag that's generated for their inventory. Now, if this person gets killed, they will lose their dog tag to whoever loots their body, and that person will have a limited amount of time to find your base. This will show up on the map for them, giving them a general idea of where your base is located and leaving you completely vulnerable. Now, don't worry, you're not going to have to run all the way back to your base if you lose that dog tag, or if a player loses it at all. They'll be able to spawn at the base automatically if they have the right amount of reputation points. Now, please keep in mind that you will need to have a lot more reputation points than you currently need to spawn anywhere else on the map, but that number of reputation points is currently not available. So we'll find out when this update goes live and see what else comes with this system. Now, please remember this is only an overview of the base rating system, and there's smaller details that you guys need to know on how it works later on down the road. So stay tuned for more information about that. Alright, so continuing on with some more parts of this update. You guys asked for more things to do, and the developers, well, they definitely delivered with what they're adding to the game. Now, they're adding a new activity for you guys to get involved with that looks pretty unique and pretty fun to do. So this new activity is known as Convoy. Now, this is going to include special forces groups that will appear throughout the map. Now, these guys are extremely dangerous and they do have different routes that they take. Now, the catch here is that each one of these groups will have a commander leading them, and those commanders will have a container that you guys have to retrieve. Once you guys retrieve that container, you'll have to take that container to a specified location to be able to complete that mission. Now, there is a catch to all of this. You will be seen on the map with the container as you get to this location, so anyone that wants to attack you can very well do so. Now, the person that attacks you and takes that case will be able to continue on with the path, but they'll also have to face possible ambushes. Now guys, this is a very cool concept. I'm very excited for it. This kind of reminds me of Tarkov and the way they have their bosses set up, so I'm very glad that this is being added to the game. Alright, so another new system that is also coming with this update is the skin system. This system will allow you to locate different skins while you're on missions or in different bunkers, and once you locate these skins, you will have them stored in your archive. So whenever you find a weapon and you want to add that skin to it, you will have the ability to do so. But of course, you have to find the skin first before it actually stays in your inventory. Now, something to keep in mind is that for the moment, you're only going to be able to find these skins throughout the world in missions and bunkers, but in a future update, you will be able to craft these from your crafting menu, which is going to be a pretty cool feature. Alright, so the final system I want to talk about is going to be the Steam Terminal. Now this Steam Terminal is going to give you the ability to trade items between different servers that you currently play on. Now this is a huge deal for some people because maybe you don't want to stay in one particular server and you want to move on to another one. So this is a big feature for you guys that's coming, and of course it's not going to be free. You will have to spend in-game currency to be able to complete these actions, but at least you're going to have the ability to do so. For the moment, you're only going to have access to trading skins, but more should be coming out in the near future. Along with this update, you're also going to receive different weapon attachments, which include suppressors. Now, you're also going to get ghillie suits, a military suit, and several other military items for you to customize your character. Also, don't forget that this will include a map expansion on the southern part of the map, which will include additional villages, a seaport, and a military bunker for you guys to loot. Now, you guys are probably wondering, well, when are we going to get transportation for this game? I can tell you it's going to be pretty soon, and that's because they gave us our first look at how they drive in game. So this is only a small clip that they showed off, but we can see that they currently have vehicles in the game being tested and they're working on the system. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this update overview. Like I said, I will be following up with more in-depth videos for you guys to follow along. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it useful, please make sure to smack the thumbs up button and also subscribe to keep up with all of DEADSIDE's development. Without further ado, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next video.